Hello guys and welcome back to the Fulham career mode. Today we are jumping straight in, taking on our first game against Bournemouth. I know it has been a long time since I last put a video up for you guys. However, I have been ill, as you can tell by the sound of my voice. Yeah, chest infection, not the greatest. But we're going to crack on with this episode and let's see where it takes us. So, as you know, in the last episode, we did sign Jeremy Ngakia as a backup right-back option for Kenny Tete, as Castagna is still looking for a way out the door. So, hopefully, this guy can bring in some class for us, especially in the cup games, and then if we do need to make substitutions. So, we can only hope that the money we spent on him, which was overpaid, is worth every penny. So jumping in now against Bournemouth at home, bringing home 3 points is what we hope for.
And here's the starting 11 for Fulham. Willian starts with Alex Iwobi out wide.
A big challenge there by Tete, who plays down the line to Willian, sorry. Still Willian. Cuts it back for Holzek. Gives it to Andreas, who gives it to Palinha, who's going to take a strike from range. And saved by Radu in the Bournemouth net. Corner now taken by Chavez. Puts a ball in, not very good one. Away by Cook and away by Kelly. Smith picks up the ball and plays a header into Tavernier, whose touch lets him down. Robinson picks up and gives it to Willian, who gives it to Tete. Tete loses out to Tavernier.
Well, their attacking player's been brilliant. They're always looking to pass it forward. The wide players get good crosses into the box, and the forwards have taken their chance.
Bournemouth coming through. Big block by Casano. Bournemouth win themselves a corner. Corner chosen to take short. Marcus Tavernier on the ball. Willian does well to stand up his man. Willian trying to break forward. Gives the ball away. Big challenge by Tosin. Bournemouth still coming forward now. Willian putting a bit of muscle in. Palinha with a good challenge. Chavez picks up. Plays Andreas. And a foul given away in the middle of the park here. Hopefully it's not an injury to Andreas there. And it's a straight red they've given. I skipped it and they've given him a straight red. Can we play off with 10 men now? Willian to Holzek. Gives it to Chavez. Tete. Willian. Shocking pass again. Kiefer Moore steps in. Switch ball from Bournemouth. Still playing with it around the back.
And Adam Smith on the ball.
A bit of pressure.
And fed back to the goalkeeper.
Trying to make a mistake.
Adams.
No, if anything, they're coming down the right-hand side. Massive challenge by Tosin. Gives it away to Moore. Palinha picks up. Sprinting forward. Back to Iwobi. Plays it to Robinson. Who sees Andreas in the middle. Sees a reverse pass to Holzek and it's defended well. Tete. Willian. Holzek. To Chavez. Beats his man. Nothing out for the outlook here. Holzek. Willian. Puts the ball in. Defended by Smith. Good bit of strength there. Holzek with a strike. Another save by Radu. And another corner to Fulham. Pereira takes the corner. Chavez jumps and doesn't get anywhere with it. Iwobi strikes from the edge. Another save by Radu. Bournemouth still knocking it around. Still keep possession of the ball. Big tackle by Chavez. We've got away with it. Iwobi. Holzek. Andreas. Sees Willian running on the right hand side. Puts the ball into the box for Holzek in the back stick. It's gone in. But I think he's caught offside. It's a good bit of play. But Holzek just catches himself offside. Willian with a great ball into that back stick, but yeah, he's off by quite a bit. Headed into an empty net, you see why he's unmarked. Chavez with this corner. Better delivery this time. Can't beat that front post. Maybe not a better delivery at all. Sane. Robinson to Chavez. Sees the run from Iwobi. Beats his man into the box. Away by Senesi. Chavez jumps for his header. Palinha. Plays back to Tete. Plays into the feet of Chavez, who plays back to Palinha. Into Andreas. Holzek. Holds up. Chavez with the ball. Taking it over to the corner. Loses out. Get back on your feet. Good chasing. Palinha stepping in again. Tossing. Robinson. Iwobi. Sees Pereira. Gets it onto his stronger right foot. Has a strike. And it goes wide. Chances are coming, however, the goals are not. Bournemouth lump a ball forward. We find it in the middle with Kiefer Moore. Tosin steps in. Robinson. Andreas. And half-time. Not what we expect from us here. We should probably have gone a goal up with that extra man advantage. However, we've still got another half where we can still play against the 10 men. Some good play from Willian, actually. He's done really well. Iwobi's been quite quiet. Not a lot played down that side. Palinha being a rock, and so is Tete. Chavez steps in. Holzek. Willian. Breaking forward now. Still got a bit of pace in his old legs. Not enough in the box for a cross. Holzek. Back to Palinha. She's a ball through the middle to Robinson, who is going to put a ball in the box. And it's defended by Senesi. Bournemouth can get it away. Tossing, making them play back. Tossing with the pressure. Palinha with the interception. Chavez. Andreas. Can't go forward, so he has to go back to Palinha. Gone all the way back to Tosin, who plays it over to Kasanu. Out to Tete. Into Willian. Chavez. Holzek. Into Andreas. Fulham 1-0 up. The goal was coming, and we have now got it after the 55-minute mark. Good bit of play. Started from the back, and we've come forward. Chavez plays a lovely ball into Holzek, who spins his man and puts it straight through the two defenders. And Andreas Pereira tucks it into that right-hand side. Good bit of composure, and Fulham get their 1-0 lead. I think it's been deserved.
Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a
10th goal of the season. Andreas Pereira here to stay for a long, long time.
Be a really feisty affair.
Toss him in the middle again. Almost playing like a defensive midfielder, picking up the ball. Palinha, Chavez, Fulham wanting to break forward again. Holzek. Plays out to Iwobi. Plays it back to the Palinha. Back to Iwobi. Back to Palinha again. Andreas on the spin. And he nets his second. Fulham double their lead. Pereira doubles his tally. Fulham 2-0 up. Again, coming from Tosin in the middle, who picks up the ball. Iwobi is patient. Plays it into Palinha, who spins, gives it Pereira, who puts it into the roof of the net. Radu was never getting to it. It's a great finish. Fulham lead 2-0.
Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action
Iwobi.
coming your way.
Olzek
Bournemouth taking on Newcastle
plays
United.
Chavez, who sees Willian out wide.
Feeding it through.
Willian with a strike from an awkward angle, and it's 3-0.
Giving his team
Fulham running away with this result.
now he deserves to celebrate it.
We get one goal, and we're pushing again and again and again. This time it's Chavez finding Willian and acres of space on the right-hand side. He hits it from an awkward angle, but puts it past Radu.
Exactly what he did.
It's a good finish. Good use of the swerve into the side netting. Fulham lead 3-0. Bournemouth, nowhere to be seen. Andreas and Willian both coming off. They've contributed really well to this game. I'm bringing on Harrison Reed and Harry Wilson.
An effective ball. And a
Ball
good run
over the
to
top
it
now.
here.
Bournemouth coming forward. Kiefer Moore, great block by Cassano. Tete standing in the way as well. Cassano stepping in once again.
Vital piece of last
Fulham
minute
look to break with
defending.
Holzek. Plays Chavez, who beats his man.
They counter clinically.
He's through on goal, one-on-one with the keeper. Can he finish? No, he can't.
Done himself.
Radu comes to the rescue again. He's made a mistake there, though. And Bournemouth come away with it. Absolute shenanigans in the opposition's box.
And Adam Smith on
We
the
just
ball.
cannot pounce on the opportunity. Chavez should have been putting that away to make it 4.
Side really
Well in by Tossin.
situation defensively.
Bournemouth win it back.
Well, taking
Chavez
into
getting
account all the
dirty.
stoppages, 3
Sanu.
minutes to be added on.
Reed. Wilson.
Closet.
Holzek. Chavez again. Wilson. Harrison Reed.
Reed.
Could this be the last opportunity? There's a good reverse pass. It's not there, but Palinha picks it up. Palinha makes it 4 in the last kick of the game. João Palinha. You'd think he had a nosebleed being up that high. But he taps it away to make it 4 for Fulham.
It's an error from the goalkeeper.
There's a challenge. He takes a shot and the keeper saves it. And then he's got an open net to follow up. The captain, Palinha, to tap it away. Make it 4-0 Fulham and definitely 3 points. Great result and a great game for Fulham. And that is the full-time whistle. 4 to the good. 3 points on the table. The manager's happy, the fans are happy, and I'm happy. Another clean sheet for Rodak and the defence in front, who have been absolute machines. Tossin and Cassano, you couldn't ask for a better duo. So in the last episode, I saw we had a comment about signing this Fermin Lopez, this youngster from Barcelona. I'm guessing he's got very, very good potential, young age, decent weak foot. And I also see that his acceleration, agility, balance, sprint speed are also quite key aspects of his game. However, we can see that he has recently joined the club, so I doubt going to be able to sign him until next season. However, it could be someone that we can keep in mind. We also had a new scout report come back for Kevin Alvarez when we were looking for that right back free agent. Looking to possibly have to pay about 61,000 up to get him across, but I don't know if that's necessarily needed now we got Jeremy. But we'll keep all of these onto the shortlist in case any do come in that we might need strengthening in position. Still definitely keep this Fatawu in mind because he might be good for the future, being 19, 72 rated. 4-star, 4-star. Yeah, it could be a good signing. Just see what he's like after his loan spell. We've been offered the Belgium job. If this wasn't a sole career mode on Fulham and it was more of a career mode on my managing, then I could possibly take this, go win the World Cup, etc., etc., maybe win the Euros. But for now, we're focused on Fulham. The only club we need in our hearts and in our mind. So we're going to reject this. Thank you, but no. Okay, this game is a little bit glitchy. It says, after 0 weeks out injured. He was out long, long time. But Diop is available again for selection. It's going to be tough for him to get into the side because the defence is strong. Maybe we can stick him on the bench as a backup, but at this point, Diop may not even get into the side. Moving into our second game now against Aston Villa. One change made, Reed coming in for Chavez. Chavez was a bit on and off in the last game, giving the ball away quite a few times. Didn't finish up one-on-one chance, even when he was playing in the more attacking role. So we are going to bring Harrison Reed in to play alongside Palinha. Other than that, the team is staying exactly how it was. It was a very strong side. And just hope that we can bring another 3 points. Aston Villa is going to be a tough game. But we'll see what we can do. Back at the cottage. Back at the cottage. Fulham take on Aston Villa. Can we bring another 3 points into the league against what will be a tough opposition? Oh, Willian gives away very early. Morata. Callum Wilson. Yikes. Jacob Ramsey coming forward. Tete steps in well. Gives the ball away. Jacob Ramsey picks it back up. Tete, well done. Clears away. A hand has been struck and the free kick is given. The player to watch, Andreas Pereira. 4 goals in the last 3 matches. What can you say? Palinha in the middle of the park here, quite a bit of space. Still running, Holzek. Out to Iwobi. Back into Holzek. Harrison Reed. Plays all the way out to Tete, looking for that downline run. Gives it to Pereira. Willian, nothing in the box to deliver to. Tete. Sees Palinha, takes a strike. Big save by Emi Martinez. And Cash puts it out for a corner. Pereira to deliver. Good ball in. Holzek jumps. Mings gets away. No strike option there. Kasanu. Out to Iwobi. And it's a Fulham throw. Reed. Finds Willian. Finds Pereira, who spins his man. Finds Robinson. Nothing in the box for him to deliver to. There's Andreas. It's a save by Emi Martinez and away by Aston Villa. Harrison Reed. Willian. Andreas. Strike. Another save by Emi Martinez. Aston Villa coming forward with Ramsey. Sanu standing up well. Morata. Tete with a big challenge. Willian. Andreas. Holzek. Harrison Reed, who's come forward. Waiting for a run. Having to go back. Tete. Ramsey wins the ball off of him. Aston Villa coming forward again. Sanu completely out of position. Ball into the middle from Morata. And Aston Villa go 1-0 up. Lack of option for me to pass to. Aston Villa pick up the ball. I lunged in with Kasanu, taking him completely out of position. Morata picks up space in the middle for a ball to be played into. And makes it 1-0 to Villa. Massive gap there. Wilson knocks it back from Morata. Off his left foot into the far right corner of Marek Rodak. Fulham concede first. Emery is happy. I am not. Willian gets his body in the way. Reed tries playing the ball down to Willian. It doesn't make it out. Poor pass. Pereira. Still running forward with Pereira. It's not Pereira, it's Palinha. Palinha's come all the way up. Iwobi. Willian. 1-0. I thought it was Pereira running forward with all that space, but it wasn't. It was Palinha galloping like a gazelle. Ball finds its way over to Willian, who uses his left foot to put it into the top right-hand corner past Emi Martinez. Aston Villa's lead did not last long. Harrison Reed finds Willian, who slaps it into the top right corner, sorry. Fulham equalise not long after conceding. 1-0 is now the score. Pereira. Definitely Pereira this time. Going forward. Dragging it all the way left-hand side. He's 1v4. Where's the support, boys? Robinson. Pereira. Holzek. Holzek from an awkward angle. Finesse. Is it going in? No. Martinez makes the stop and I can't follow it up. Chooses to go long. Robinson wins his header. Lost out in the middle. Robinson steps in again, having to watch that line ball. Over the top. Diaby using his pace. Tossing using his strength. Putting a ball up to Holzek. Centre of the field. With Kamara. Plays out to Diaby. Can Robinson hold him up? Not going anywhere, boys. Well done. Palinha. Iwobi. Andreas. Going to Andreas again. It's again half time. Fulham having to chase more in this game compared to the Bournemouth game. However, we are 1-1 at the break. Alvaro Morata scoring and Willian scoring 6 minutes later. It's all happening here at the Cottage. Fulham 1, Aston Villa 1.
Minutes to go then.
Oh, we're giving it away. Diaby. Into Wilson. Oh, I tried reading the pass to Morata. I should have played the danger. Callum Wilson puts Aston Villa 2-1 up in this second half. You saw the player, I think it was Morata in the middle. I lost the ball. I saw Morata, so I stepped out of Cassano. And Wilson took his opportunity into a one-on-one situation and fires it past Rodak. Aston Villa regained the lead. Fight back again. We're still fighting. Who's going? Who's going? Willian. Back to Reed. Andreas. Palinha. Iwobi. Shocking shot. Absolute poor. Emi Martinez has an easy, comfortable save.
And into the last 20 minutes.
Tossing heads it straight into Morata.
Shifting through the gears, Alvaro Morata.
Diaby. Cassano this time gets in the way. Fulham coming out. Andreas.
And a goal to update you.
Bit of space in front of you. Cash comes back to win the ball. Palinha stepping in. Robinson has to go back to Rodak. He's going to have to clear. There's nothing on. Holzek tries nodding down to Willian. Instead, Ramsey picks it up. Tossin steps in the way. Gives the ball away. Cassano with a slide. Aston Villa make it 3-1. It's Callum Wilson again. Must have been signed in replacement of Ollie Watkins. Aston Villa, the away side, are jumping. I tried making a slide challenge with Cassano, who was just too late. Penalty would have been given, I think, even if he missed it. Can Fulham fight back? Have they got enough momentum to come forward? Diaby, big threat. Zaniolo, who's been brought on, I believe, from Morata. Harry Reid wins the ball. Andreas. Referee move. Oh, it's a shocking touch by Palinha. Harry Wilson makes it a hat-trick. Fulham 4-1 down now. Ball got stuck under Palinha's feet. You see here, he gets fouled in the process as well. Zaniolo comes on, makes an impact with an assist. Fulham's luck run out in this game. We had all the joys in the last fixture, but this one has not gone our way whatsoever. I did say this would be a tough opposition to play against, and that just shows. Fulham win a throw. Most of the fans have now left the ground. Holzek.
Well, there's a really stylish piece of running.
Holzek. Holzek. Oh, he brings one back. It's 4-2. The fans leaving the ground may have just heard the roar as they're walking through Bishop's Park. This game's not over yet.
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Klojek. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on.
Iwobi running forward. Can he beat his man? He can't. Ezri Konsa's there.
Boubacar Kamara. And here is Mings. Diaby.
And that's the final whistle.
It's gone the wrong way as far
Fulham's
as the
luck
home
in
fans
that game ran out. Callum Wilson picking up the match ball for his hat-trick and his service to Aston Villa in this game. Fulham not so lucky. Not a massive turnout by the Villa fans, but they take home the 3 points. And it's going to be a lovely journey back up north. And yet we still are being given transfers for Tim Ream. We've accepted so many, as you can see. However, no club seems to be wanting to take him. They're still trying to discuss contract terms. We're going to accept it from Genk. And you never know, he may actually go in the window. So the last game of the episode, another game at Craven Cottage. 3 changes made. Wilson coming in for Willian. Bassi coming in for Cassano. Cassano's not been playing bad, but I think rotating the squad a little bit is a good idea. We're also bringing Leno back in. Nothing about the 4 goals that Roddick conceded. However, Leno is our first choice keeper. We don't want to lose him for the lack of game time that he's getting. We're going to go with this side. Holzek needs to pick it up a little bit. He's had a couple assists, but him being the leading striker, we need him to be having more goals. So hopefully he can get 1, maybe 2 against Brighton here. Reed. Pereira. Holzek. Tries turning his man. He turned him well, but then he got a nice foot in. João Pedro.
Billy Gilmore.
Massive block by Bassi, and it goes out for Brighton. Corner, not Bournemouth. We already played them. 1-4-0. Remember that? Wobie, come on.
Yes, they did okay.
Completely out of position.
But they were far too open at the back, as the scoreline suggests. However, they
João Pedro. Massive challenge by Tosin. Very dodgy. Having to tackle him from behind like that. But he's got the nick on the ball for Leno to take. Holzek. Up the other end now. Iwobi. Back to Andreas. Harrison Reed. Saved by Steele. And it's kept in. I thought it was going out for a corner. The player hesitated. They've played well there. Oh, Ryan Sessegnon, eh? Playing for Brighton now.
Now with Gilmore.
The wonder kid of Fulham. Ryan Sessegnon. Down this left-hand side. Unable to beat Bassi. You are not giving a penalty for that. What did I do? I wasn't even controlling that player. Tete gives away a penalty as he's trying to run to get back into position.
I think the referee is right here.
Matoma stepping up. Leno guesses the wrong way. Brighton go 1-0 up. I don't know if that's fair. I've not done anything there to give away the penalty. Matoma puts Brighton on a 1-0 lead.
Well, as you can see from the replay, the keeper tries to read the penalty, but he's sent the wrong way, and it ends up looking
That's
very
not
easy.
right. Wilson. Plays back to Teto, who gave away the penalty. Bassi. Reed. Holzek. Wilson. Plays a great ball into Holzek. Caught offside. I reckon it was a nostril hair. Yes, nostril hair, you see. Robinson, back to Iwobi.
Robinson.
Palinha. Still Palinha somehow. Now giving the ball away. Forward we go. Good step. Holzek, beat your man, strike. It's another save. Keepers in this episode been making unbelievable amount of saves. Fulham can pick up themselves a corner. Put in by Andreas is a great corner. Still Andreas. Back into the box. Palinha! What? Another unbelievable stop by Steele. Even Willian on the bench can't believe it. Vinicius is probably like, I could have finished that. But you're not on the pitch, sir. So no, you can't. Pereira. Palinha! There we go. One apiece. The opportunity came from him from that corner. And he took it. Palinha showing his class. He ain't going to Bayern Munich. We are keeping here at the cottage. It's a good delivery in by Palinha. I say it every time. You know who I'm about. Pereira. To Palinha. 1-0. Buonanotte down the right-hand side. Robinson standing him up. Putting a foot in to win the ball. Gives it to Holzek. Iwobi. Back to Holzek. Into Pereira. Who sees a very wide run from Robinson. Plays it back to Holzek. Who gives the ball away? Maybe Vinicius is speaking on the bench saying he should be having his start. You might not be wrong, sir. You might not be wrong.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on.
Wilson with a great challenge. Here he is now. Andreas. Reed! Another save by Steele. Cannot believe the amount of saves in this game that these keepers are making. Pereira with another corner. Holzek! There he is! I don't know if it's his first goal for the club, but he gets his goal. Just what we wanted. It's another great corner by Pereira. Pereira, that is. And Holzek gets his head onto it this time. Puts Fulham into a lead. 2 goals from 2 corners. Aerial threat we've definitely got. Just need Holzek to finish him off his boot as well. And there we go. 2 goals in 6 games. Right, second half. 2-1 up. 2 late goals in the first half, sorry, from corners. Let's hold on to this lead now. This one's quite tough. Not as tough as the Aston Villa game. But still quite a tough one. I don't know how they're doing in the Europa League. And Holzek offside. You ain't beating Robinson there. Andreas. Great ball down the line. Iwobi. Runs himself into trouble. Big challenge by Palinha. Iwobi, Holzek. Again gives the ball away. Tete well in. Wilson. Holzek with a strike. Another save by Steele. Andreas with another corner. Can we get another goal? Palinha. Not quite. It's away by João Pedro. They've still got the ball. Couple of substitutions coming now. We're going to bring off Adam Holzek and Kenny Tete. We're going to bring on Vinicius and we're going to welcome Jeremy Ngakia for his debut. Show us why you mean to be in this team, boys. Come on, another one whipped in. Ngakia with a bit of an unorthodox header. Brighton still with the ball. Motoma. Bassey getting the way. Well done. Another corner here for Brighton. Brighton showing a bit of dominance with these corners now. Iwobi jumps away. Andreas plays Vinicius. Vinicius using his strength and his pace. Running all the way from half. Vinicius! He hits the post! He's done all the hard work and can't finish. Nagakia. It's a good ball over to Iwobi. Oh, I thought there was a penalty given there. But I think it's bounced off of Iwobi's hand. And they're through. Massive save by Leno. Leno keeping us in this lead.
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Corner comes in. Ansu Fati held by Leno. Waiting for his team to get out of his box. He sees Robinson over the left-hand side, who knocks it back into Tosin. Plays it into Paulinho, who can turn. Vinicius tries playing a cheeky pass into Andreas. All putting pressure on Brighton here. He's run it all the way to his byline. It's a good challenge by Iwobi for a Brighton throw. Here comes Veltman. Can't beat Anthony Robinson for pace, surely. He's got it. Ansu Fati. Great save by Leno again. Don't get too happy, boys. We've still got a corner to defend. Vinicius away. Wilson. Andreas. Andreas hasn't quite got the strength to hold him off.
Send it over to Alex Scott.
It's another for Newcastle United. They've pulled one back with
Out wide now, Fati.
Many thanks, Alex.
Robinson holds off. But apparently coming off his hand. I'm sure they were tucked away. Free kick to Brighton in a dangerous position. And it's in the back of the net. Matoma finds a late equaliser. I think we all saw it coming. Brighton huddled all as one. Celebrating in front of the home support. That sea of blue and white. Watching that ball hit the back of the net to bring it to 2-2. Matoma jumps and beats Leno. 2-2. Let's not throw away all 3 points. Let's throw away... Well, we don't want to throw any points away at all. Given away. Matoma to Hood. This one ends in a 2-2 draw. From 3 home games, we pick up 4 points. Holzek gets another goal. Finally. Andreas Pereira, though, this episode has been absolute magician. We were unlucky not to keep hold of the 3 points in that game, but it just comes from the lack of concentration from set pieces. But we have moved up a couple of positions in the table, I believe, and we're heading in the right direction. That is going to end this episode here. Bit of ups and downs with this episode. We're scoring goals very good, but we're also conceding. We had a nice comfortable win against Bournemouth in the first game. A decent result against Brighton. However, that loss, 4-1 loss to Aston Villa, really did set us back a little bit, which maybe could have killed the momentum in the Brighton game. However, not every game is going to be 3 points. That's just the way the league is. But the team is coming together. Holzek getting back on the score sheet. Do we start him in the next game or do we bring Vinicius in? I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments. And as always, if you guys have got any signings that you think may benefit us. But yeah, if you guys have got any other signings that you want me to bring in, such as Fabio Carvalho, maybe bring him back to the cottage, or even some other young people like that Barcelona wonder kid, we can always have a look at them. Leave it in the comments down below. leave a like on the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.